Hello, this is Sonny from My Happy Space. Welcome back at my channel. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and I pray that it will be a very blessed new year for you guys. As you know, we have taken a break over the Christmas seasons from memorizing scripture. We've been doing it for the last 2 years, and this is a new year and some sort of a new beginning also. So this year, what I have thought about, I've been praying about it for a while, is that I want to focus a little bit more on actually memorize scripture and be a help on my social media, especially Instagram, to help you memorize scripture and inspire you, rather than doing lots of sticking things in a book and making pretty and making Bible journaling. I really have enjoyed it, but I'm moving into a different season of my life. My kids is finished of homeschooling. I might get myself a part-time job, God willing. We'll see how it goes, and my time might be less. So I'm going to have less time to just put pretty things in a book like we've done last year, like with the printables, decorate things, do a Bible journaling entry, and things like that, and also making videos. So I rather want to be more present on Instagram and Facebook, wherever you follow me, and encourage you to do Bible journaling. So I've decided to make the printables, downscale the printables, just to concentrate on memory versing, or scripture memory rather. So we're going to stick to the same format. We're going to have 4 new verses each time, and it's going to have a theme. And as you can see, I've got some tabs here because I'm also going to not concentrate so much on monthly memory verse bundles. So we don't have to stick to months, because taking a break every 2 months makes that we just get pushed deeper into certain months, and it doesn't really work anymore to stick to with 1 month. And it also makes it a bit more universal. If people just want to think, oh, I want to memorize 4 verses about the cross, or I want to memorize 4 verses about love, then they don't feel so forced to stick to a month. They can just get the printables whenever they are. They can just continue with the flow of it. They don't have to think that they need to now do it this month. So that's my reason behind it. So that's why I've made these tabbies, so you can know when you flip through these box. Now, first of all, if you are clicking on this video and it's the first time you're watching my videos, I would recommend you to go back to a video that I've done with everything: how to start, what to start, where to get the printable, how to set up this box. It is pinned on the top of my YouTube, and it's also going to be pinned on the top of my Instagram account. So you can always go there and look for it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, so first go and watch that video and come back here. But for us oldies, so I was thinking it would be useful to know where and what category or theme these verses is fitting in. So that's why I've made the tab. So you can put the Genesis 1 verse 1, and in brackets I put beginning, because that is the theme of the verses. So as you go through it, you will have these little verses with the tabbies. If you don't want to use the tabbies, that's fine, you don't have to use it. I just thought that will be good. And I've got a little bit of decoration. As I said, I'm not going to design these printables anymore for all these pages of decoration, because I just want to focus on memorizing scripture, and it's very time consuming designing it. First of all, it's time consuming making videos, and my heart is memorizing scripture. That's the most important thing. So I hope that's okay for you. I'm sure we've got so much stash in our craft room. So we've got so many printables, washi tape, stickers. Just use your stash in your craft room if you want to still decorate your pages and make it pretty, as we did it last year. Then also, instead of having a meditation sheet like last year, follow me, we've done a meditation sheet. We fill it in. I've got a video on it. I've decided not to do that either, because as I said, these, especially the meditation sheet videos, takes for ages to do, because I need to fold my paper now. I need to obviously do research. I need to fill it. I need to listen to sermons. So it takes a lot of time. So I'm just thinking we can do that by ourselves without a video. And I can always just put a little bit of a note on my Instagram and say, this is what I found interesting about the verse this month, or this week rather. So I've done the same here. I've put here who wrote it, what is happening, when was it written, where is the verse in the chapter contextually, why was it written, and how does it apply to my life. And then I've got a box here, how did God use this verse? Because I found really, over the past years, I've really found that when I memorize a verse, that sometimes the Lord is just using that verse in the week. Somebody needed specifically that encouragement, so I could give the verse to somebody. Or I personally just needed that encouragement, so I can just give it to myself. So that would be just interesting. If you've got nothing to say there, stick a flower in there. And then I've got here at the bottom notes. So now you can do whatever you want to do. If you want to do a verse map and you want to write out the verse, get the strong words, look up different things for it, cross references, you can use this box as you want. You can go as little as possible. You can just write the verse out. You can make your own notes as you study. Whatever you want, you can use it for. So this month printables is called Beginning, as I said, and it's 4 verses with having the phrase beginning in the verse. And I thought, let's start nice and easy for those who are joining us this month or this year. It's Genesis 1 verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Such a good reminder. You might think, now why do I need to memorize that? Good reminder when people disputing the origin of the world, how it started, the lies of evolution, then you know, no, God created the heavens and earth. If you read it in context, he created it in 7 days. So it's a good reminder. It's fighting the enemy with truth. The next one is Proverbs 1 verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. So some translation says wisdom, but we are doing ESV, as I always say. So that's also good. What does it mean to fear the Lord? It's the beginning of knowledge. If you want knowledge and wisdom, it starts with the fear of the Lord. And then John 1 verse 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Reminder of who Jesus is. He is God. He was there from the beginning. He's not an afterthought. Very important. And then Isaiah 46, it's actually at the end of verse 9 and the beginning of verse 10, but I've just put 9 to 10 there. It says, I'm the God, and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning. God will decide what is the beginning of every season in your life, what is the end of every season, what is the beginning of the world when he created it, when the world is coming to an end. No global warming, no natural disaster. Unless it's from him, he's going to bring it into this world, unless he's in charge of it. Yes, the world is going to burn up, but it's going to happen at the end, before the new heavens and the new earth is created. So it's good reminders of fundamental truth that we as Christians need to have. So yeah, that is what this verse is about this month. So this is the 2 things. So obviously, because it's less printables, at one stage I thought maybe I'll just keep it as $2 or more or less 40 Rand in South Africa. I don't know what it is in euros or anything else, because inflation. But then I thought, no, actually my heart is for people to memorize scripture. I really, this to me is not a side hustle or anything. This is a ministry to me. So I'm going to actually give this as $1. Or in South Africa, I don't know if it's going to be about 25 Rand. But yeah, I obviously want some compensation for my time and my effort. But it's not a money-making thing to me. It's a ministry. Not that it's wrong to charge money for printables or anything ministry, but that's just how I feel at the moment. I rather want more people to memorize scripture with me than having a $2 and people think, oh, it's not really worth it. Especially for my South African followers. Yeah, I mean, the rand is not very strong against the dollar, so every little bit it count up or adds up at the end of the day. So yeah, I just want to keep it as reasonable as possible. So what I'm going to do is I will put it in my Ko-fi account. I'll put it in my Etsy shop, but I'm just going to put it for a month in my Etsy shop, and each month I'm going to add the new one, because Etsy, as I said, for every little thing you've got in that Etsy shop, you need to pay for it. For every day it is in there, you need to pay for it. Absolutely ridiculous. So, but anyway, I just wanted to make it more accessible, because some people don't have a Ko-fi account. I don't know actually why, because it's so easy. Just open the Ko-fi account. It's just like opening yourself an Amazon account or whatever type of account, online shopping account. It's the same. Just open it. It's quickly easy. I don't know. I think you connect your PayPal with the Ko-fi account, or you can do a credit card. But PayPal is fine. You just connect your credit card or your debit card with PayPal. So it's nothing really strange or anything about it. So to encourage you to download it. So yeah, this is how it can tell us this year. I've also did the updated version of the free memory verse bundle. If you've got the old one, there's not really much new to it. It's just more a little bit of instructions and things like that. So nothing really new. You can download it again and have a look at it and see if you want to add it, or if you lost yours, just go again and download it. So I hope that is okay with you guys this year, to streamline it a little bit. As I said, if you don't follow me on Facebook or Instagram, please do, because that is where I'm really going to pour in most of my time. And for YouTube, I'm going to load the video in the beginning of the month, just to encourage you. And then obviously every Sunday evening, I'm going to also just download the video on there, just to show you how to set it up, this box system. So yeah, this is also part of the new printable. The free printable is just a little visual reminder if you want to cut it out and put it in front of your memory verse box, so you can just understand the system. But as I said, I always put a video up on Sunday. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue in my book of last year, because there's quite a lot of pages left, and this book is not cheap, so I don't really want to waste books like that. So I'm just going to use it, and I'm still going to stick this in here. And obviously my practice sheets. So I'm going to put my practice sheets every week in, because this is so useful memorizing it. But it's no pressure for me now to start decorating it. And then I'm going to put my 4 verses also again in here with the beginning. And if I want to put the month in it, that's fine, I can. But as I said, I don't want to make it connecting to a month, because it restricts people to months. And then I'm obviously going to put my practice sheet with my verse, and I'm just going to use it. So yeah, so I'm just going to use it like that. If I feel like decorating, I'm decorating it, use the flowers, use things in my stash. So this is what I'm going to do, just to streamline things for me this year. But obviously, if you love decorating your book, if you like doing Bible journaling, go for it. As I said, I'm not sure how my year is going to look, and I really want to focus on memorizing scripture rather than have all these added things to it. The thing that I want to change is I want to have a rest week after each month, to memorize these 4 verses, have a rest week, and continue with the next verses. That's also, as I said, why I don't really want to connect it to a month. So when we finish with this 4 verses, we have a rest week, we zone in on that. If you want to go over it again, you can, and then we pick up the next week again. So instead of having a rest week every 2 months, having a rest week every month. So yeah, just rather I want to concentrate on quality than quantity this year. So thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll speak to you on Sunday, when I'll show you how to set up the box yet again, if you don't know. And yeah, have a great week, and God bless.